everybody, it's the Piggy Hub here. Sorry, it's been a couple of weeks since my last video. Been really busy. Got lots of things on at the moment, and obviously been very busy with the website as well. So yes, sorry I haven't been in touch much over the last few weeks, but I'm back and I've got a brand new video for you, and I've just got Stanley and Monty out for a little bit of lap time and cuddles. So as you can see, very relaxed, very snuggly, and they're living a little bit of lap time, aren't you, Piggy? Aren't you, Piggy? Yes, yes. So, updates. Unfortunately, over the last few days, Gibson hasn't quite been himself. He hasn't been eating as much. He's been a little bit more lethargic. He hasn't really been coming out as much and, you know, running around and coming up to the bars and squeaking and begging for food like he usually does. He's usually my most vocal, greedy, you know, confident piggy, but I'd say over the last 2 days, you know, he's really shown some differences in his personality. He's been, like I said, a lot more lethargic. He's still eating, but he just hasn't been eating as much, and he just really hasn't been as interested in food as he usually is. If you've seen my videos, you'll know Gibson loves his food. He's very greedy, especially hay, and I've hardly seen him eating any hay over the last few days, and I don't think he's eaten any pellets. He's eaten a few veggies, he's been out on the grass and he's had some grass, and he has had a bit of hay, but you know, nowhere near as much as he usually does. So I have been worried about him. I've been keeping an eye on him. I've been really vigilant actually. I've just been going in every, you know, half an hour, every hour, checking on him, making sure he's okay. He's still, you know, quite sprightly. You know, he's got these bright eyes. He hasn't got any, you know, any visible problems that I can see, but it's very difficult. Guinea pigs are very good at hiding when they're unwell until, you know, it's too late. So this has happened to me before with my past guinea pigs. I know the signs. I know when a guinea pig is getting unwell and they're going downhill, and they usually keep it well hidden until, you know, like I just said, it's too late. So I don't want that to happen this time. So I'm being extra vigilant. I've booked him in for an appointment with the vet tomorrow morning, just to be sure. And I've also got some critical care on hand, which I might actually start feeding him now, just in case he does start to go off his food completely. He's already on the way, and I could just see what's going to happen. I just have this intuition, and I just know what's going to happen. It's really sad. So I'm just going to get right onto it, and I'm going to start feeding him some critical care now over the next couple of hours. So, you know, he's got a bit of strength, and hopefully he'll be okay then at the vet's tomorrow. So I've got a great guide on the Piggy Hub website. So this is our website. This is what I've been telling you about, what I've been so busy doing. If you already haven't got an account, please sign up. It's really good fun. It's basically a social network for piggies. And Guinea Pigs has written a great guide, so when you make your account, just click over on guides, and there's a list of guides that have been created by our members, most of which have been created by Guinea Pigs 1, who is very knowledgeable. She knows everything. She's absolutely fantastic, and she has been so generous, and she's been making lots of guides for us on lots of different topics regarding piggies. So this one in particular, hand feeding or force feeding your guinea pig. I've just been reading through this, and yeah, just going to take some notes from this. So here we go. So I've got my syringe, I've got my little pot, and I've got my critical care. So I'm going to mix them up in a moment, and I'm gonna feed it to him. You know, it's always better to be safe than sorry, and if you feel things are not quite right, you should always act upon them. If you feel your guinea pig's not very well, or you've seen a difference in their personality, you know, don't leave it. Don't leave it, get right on it. So I have been extra vigilant in the last few days. And like I said, he is still eating. You know, he hasn't completely gone off his food, but it's something just not right. So, you know, I'm gonna get onto the case. As you can see, Monty is loving his cuddles, and Stanley is just snuggling down in my lap. So cute. They've been out in the garden this afternoon for an hour or two. So they're exhausted now, aren't you, piggies? I'm going to put them out in their run. That's my bathroom in there, and I just set up some igloos and some tunnels. I'm going to pop them in there in a moment, and then I'm going to get Badger and Gibson out, And maybe I could just show you Gibson and just show you what I mean. But yes, very cute piggies, very cute. So yeah, I'm going to put these two away now in their run, and then I'll be back with Badger and Gibson. Right, so here I am, and I'm back with Gibson and Badger. And as you can probably hear, even though I don't think he's feeling too well, Gibson's still very noisy and very chatty. So that's a good sign. And as you can see, his nose and his eyes are very clear, very bright. He still seems fine in himself. This is the thing that I'm a bit confused with, you know. Like I said, he's a little bit more lethargic than usual. He's not so active. And he's not eating as much. But apart from that, he seems to be fine. So maybe I'm just being a bit paranoid. But I want to get it sorted and hope he's okay. So here's little Badgie as well. These two are the best of friends, aren't you? They love each other to bits. I'd be heartbroken if, you know, something happened to Gibson. Not only because, you know, I'd be losing Gibson, but also I'd be heartbroken for Badger because they're such good mates. Badger has gone through a lot. He's very nervous. Most of the reason for that being, you know, he had to be separated from Stanley and Monty, who were his actual brothers, because he was bullied by Stanley. Which, you know, really wasn't very nice. It wasn't a very nice experience. He was being attacked by Stanley a lot, and this made him very, very nervous. So it's lovely that he's got a buddy, and oh, hello, giving me piggy kisses. It's lovely that he's got Gibson, and they're such good friends. What are you doing? He's sniffing my hands. I think he could probably smell the other piggies. And like I said, Stanley and Monty are out in their run, causing trouble as usual. Oh, so funny. Yes, I'm talking about you. It's not the best picture. There we go. Oops. And now Gibson's on a bit of a walkie. Come back here, you. So probably a lot of you will watch this video now and think there's nothing wrong with him. What are you on about? But I don't know. Something just doesn't seem right. You know, I've just got this this bad feeling. Oh, look at you two. Look at that. Can you get any cuter? Can you get any cuter? Oh, you silly piggies. And yes, I've brought in some lettuce, because usually, yeah, I put this in front of Gibson's nose and he'll go mad and he'll start nibbling straight away. So just watch. See? He's sniffing it, he's looking at it, and then he's turning away. So there's something definitely not right there. It's definitely something not right. The Badger never, you know, grabs the food straight away, because he is quite a nervous piggy. He's quite cautious, so he does take his time. He will start nibbling it in a few moments. Here we go. But that's his personality, is to just take a couple of moments, sniff it out, see what it's all about, and then he will dive in and have some. Whereas Gibson usually would have grabbed that and would be scoffing it down. So there's definitely something not quite right. So yes, it's better to act on it and to sort it out now. Oh, look at you. You okay, piggy? There's something not right. I'm not happy about it. So yeah, gotta get him to the vet and hopefully sort him out. But yeah, usually, if any of you have watched my videos before, you know what Gibson's like. He would have grabbed this lettuce straight away, not a problem, and would have gulped it all down. See, and he's just not interested. He's giving it a little sniff, but he's not bothered at all. He doesn't care. So yes, there's something not quite right with him. I've been keeping an eye on his weight as well over the last few days. It hasn't fluctuated too much, maybe a gram or two, but nothing really, you know, massive, nothing really significant. So yeah, that's good news. But I am keeping an eye on it. But yeah, again, if your piggy starts to lose a lot of weight rapidly, that is definitely something not right. So not eating, losing weight, being lethargic, you know, curling up in a ball, hunching up in a ball, fluffing up their fur in a corner and not moving. Those are the three major signs of your piggy not feeling very well. So just watch out for those. Anyways, so I'm going to just mix up some critical care in a moment, and I think I'm going to feed him some, you know, just to keep his strength up, just in case he does stop eating altogether. I would hate that. So, yes, got to keep their digestive tracts turning over. Got to keep them eating every couple of hours, otherwise their system will just shut down. So, really important, everybody. So I was just wondering if you guys had any explanations. He's not wheezing. He's breathing quite normally, as I could see. His breathing, you know, isn't snuffly or anything. He's got nice clear eyes, clear nose. He doesn't appear to be losing weight at the moment. And he is still interested in food. You know, he sniffs at the food, he goes to nibble it, but then he doesn't actually eat it. So I was just wondering what you guys thought. Maybe he's a problem with his teeth. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, I'd be really interested in any of you guys' opinions, and just let me know what you think it could be. But like I said, I am taking him to the vet tomorrow, so hopefully, you know, somebody there will be able to help me out. But at the moment, really unsure. But yeah, any opinions would be greatly appreciated. I know there's a lot of you out there with a lot of wealth of knowledge. So please get in touch and just let me know what you think the problem could be. I have a feeling it's something to do with his teeth. Even though I give them plenty of stuff to grind their teeth down on, they've got lots of chews, they've got their hay, or they've got all sorts of things in their cages to keep their teeth down. That could be the issue, I'm not sure. So, little Gibson, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Look at Badger, protecting his buddy, aren't you? He's looking after him. Good Badgie. Such a funny little piggy. He's very nervous, but once you get him out for lap time, he is the most friendly, confident, tame piggy you'll ever know. And as you can see, he's now nibbling away at his letters because he's happy and he feels safe and he feels comfortable. So that's just Badger's personality. They all have different personalities. Like I said, Gibson's usually so, you know, confident, you know, greedy, really very, very tame piggy. So this is just out of character. That's what it is, really. It's completely out of character. Anyways, I've got to make a move now, but I will keep you all informed on Gibson's progress. Hopefully he'll be okay. And yes, please get in touch with any explanations you may have.